so much for joining me to talk about Fantastic Four: The First Steps.
Yes, hello.
So, when you're young and you dream about being a superhero someday, most of us want to be the hero. Not many of us dream about becoming the villain. In your particular case, for this story here, when you found out that this was the role that you received, what was your reaction?
Mine was absolute shock, to be honest, because the Fantastic Four have been a part of my life, kind of all my life as a kid, watching the cartoons, reading the comics, having the toys, then buying them for my son, who's now 25 and is a Marvel obsessive. So I've been through, with the Fantastic Four and Marvel kind of all my life. So, to be offered any role in the Fantastic Four, but especially to be the first actor to play Gatiss in live action was an incredible shock, but an incredible honour, and something which is wonderful and terrifying at the same time.
Yeah, it was amazing just to get that phone call and just be a part of Marvel. It's a dream come true. I feel like they have some of the best actors in the world. So just to be in their company has been amazing, and also just to play Shalla-Bal, because it's never been done before. So that was really cool. So it was a very easy yes.
I was very surprised with especially the development of your character, Julia, and how the story took that arc throughout. But without getting into any kind of spoilers here, I'm curious to know, because based on what you just said in your response here about meeting with these actors, being on set, there's a lot of digital wizardry that's involved in bringing your characters to life. Ralph, you're not thousands of feet tall. Julia, you're obviously not silver.
No.
How does this work? Are you guys on a separate set? Are you on the same set? Are you in a mocap suit? Tell me how these characters get brought to life.
Lots of different ways. I mean, for instance, Ebon plays the Thing. He was fully motion capture, but he did motion capture on set.
I was the same motion cap on set. I worked with the Four, all motion cap. I was like Ebon, so it was that. And then you were, you were separated from us.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about Galactus, obviously, with him being 1,000 foot tall, you can't really film anybody else with him. So it was he was 2/3 of the time I'd be practical in the suit, and 1/3 of the time in mocap. So when I was in the suit, that would be about 2/3 of the time I'd be wearing the full suit and be shot as a miniature, so on white set with bright white light. So then they can blow that image up to huge scale, and it keeps the focus.
And then, of course, for the other actors, when they shoot their parts, they probably have your iconic booming voice, Ralph, playing back to them, I imagine, which is pretty cool, to say the least. Julia, surfing lessons? Do you surf? Can you surf?
No, I'm afraid of the ocean a little bit, but I can act somewhat. No, I took before going to, before I arrived to London, I took, I had some surf lesson, and my friends, they some of them surf, so they showed me some moves, and then once I got to Pinewood, there was a surf instructor, and was showing me different surf moves. So it wasn't typical. It was a different kind of surfing. It was like Marvel surfing.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
And as we wrap up here, like you guys said, dream come true to be part of the MCU, to play any character. It sounds like you guys would have been happy just to be a part of it in some way. So I'm going to, maybe tap into some jealousy a little bit here. If you could have been one of the Fantastic Four, not saying to play the role, but just to have the power, which power would you wanted to have?
Well, we talked about this a lot. Invisibility.
Invisibility.
So that's a big one.
That's the best power. But ever since I was a kid, I've always loved the Thing. I've always loved that grip. So I'd want to be this.
We discovered that we both like to hide. So that's for sure.
Well, there's no hiding from the rest of the world as the world eagerly anticipates watching Fantastic Four: The First Steps. Both of you, thank you so much for your time here. Really appreciate it. And best of luck to you, Ralph, for Frankenstein, Julia, Weapons,
Thank
all
you.
the luck in the world.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.